Yo, what is up, guys? So, this is gonna be my post-game reaction to last night's not final wild card game, but Sunday's final wild card game between the Steelers and the Chiefs. The Chiefs crushed the Steelers 42-21, and like I said earlier in one of my videos, I think I said it in the Cowboys. Um, what's this team's name that just beat them? 49ers. I wasn't gonna do a post game reaction at the nighttime because I was actually falling asleep. So I'm gonna do it this morning. Get it out of the way. There is one more final playoff game left. It's the Cardinals and the Rams, and I most likely will do a post game for that one just because it's actually an NFC West battle with playoff, who moves on to take on the Buccaneers. So I'll probably do a post game reaction to that and also my playoff predictions in that same video tonight. So one more game to go. Let's get into this one though. So really it was just enough to Ben Roethlisberger most likely. Me personally, I grew up watching the Steelers. Um, my dad is a Steelers fan, and I remember back when I was starting to get into watching football, I would cheer for Washington, and he would cheer for Steelers, and he would always ask me, "Why are you cheering for Washington?" When you used to get in debates. Granted, I don't remember this. I don't. I honestly don't. He would tell me that I would cheer for the Steelers, or I was a Steelers fan, whatever. But I grew up watching the Steelers. The first ever Super Bowl was the Steelers Seahawks game. Now that game really wasn't much. Ben Roethlisberger really didn't do much either. But the Super Bowl that I do remember that the Steelers did take part in was that Cardinals Steelers Super Bowl, the Super Bowl 43. Um, John Madden. I was talking about John Madden on my channel like a couple of weeks back when he passed away. That was like the last Super Bowl I think he called, if memory serves me correctly. We'll have to wait. I have to go back and take a look, but you know, um, that was a good game. That was a good game. I initially wanted Kurt Warner and the Cardinals to win, while everyone in my family wanted the Steelers to win. So, Ben Roethlisberger actually came and clutched that game with like a minute left or something like that. I do remember that. And he was able to score a touchdown to end the game, so instead of going for an overtime, to overtime. So, that's just one memory. Another memory was Steelers Packers, and the Packers, Aaron Rodgers' first ever, and as of right now, only Super Bowl ring, beating Big Ben. And everyone was saying, "Oh, the Steelers are gonna win this one." Okay, whatever. I say, I'm still going with the Packers. I like Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers beat Big Ben in a Super Bowl because he was actually the biggest thing that last few years. So, next up, next memory. I think that those are only Big Ben memories that I actually have recollection of. After that, Big Ben just went downhill. Really wasn't a threat anymore. Big Ben in the 2010 in the decade of 2010 2020 was actually more known for choking in the playoffs than anything else. Choking against, let me see, who did they choke? They choked against the Jaguars when Blake Bortles was the quarterback. They got beaten by the Patriots in 2016, the year that Matt Ryan choked in the Super Bowl. So the Steelers really, in the decade 2010 and on, were known for choking. They choked last year against the Cleveland Browns. They got beaten by the Cleveland Browns, and then they got beaten last night. Even though it looked like the defense came to play because they had like a fumble recovery or an interception, something like that, for a touchdown. And I was like, oh, maybe the Steelers can ride their defense. Maybe Big Ben won't have to do much. Nope. I was wrong. After that, Patrick Mahomes just got his act together. And the next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. At halftime, it's 21-7. After that, I just turned it off. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to watch the rest. There's just no way Ben Roethlisberger, with his, not being able to throw downfield anymore, is going to be able to come back. So, I just turned it off, and rightfully so. 42-21. Thank you, Ben Roethlisberger, for what you've done for the Steelers organization. So we'll have to wait and see. If he hasn't said anything publicly, but it's sounding more and more that he's done. And I honestly hope that he's done because, the Steelers barely made it into the playoffs. They really shouldn't have made it to the playoffs if it wasn't for the Colts choking last game of the season. That playoff spot should have gone to the Colts, not the Steelers, but the Steelers were good enough to win that Ravens game and then have the Colts lose. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, this was gonna be a quick video, guys. Talking about the Steelers and the Chiefs from last night. So, all right, y'all, that'll do it for this video. Make sure you hit the sub button. Also, give me a like, comment, turn on post notification bell so that way you guys know when I drop a new video. Keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.